What's up, everybody? Welcome back once again to TME. I just want to make a quick public service announcement for your own good and from my own learned experience, and this is a courtesy measure just to show everybody out there some human decency and respect. And I don't know if there are any people out there that actually listen to me talk, watch my videos, that are in the market for renting houses. But that is the industry that I have joined over the past, how long has it been? 7-8 months now. And I'm quickly learning how things run and how things work and operate in this industry. And it is a vulnerable industry, very much so. Not just for tenants, not just for owners of properties, but the industry overall, especially when it comes to big companies like the one that I work for. They are especially vulnerable for all kinds of stuff, cyber security attacks and stuff like that, breaches, home invasions, squatters. There are actually laws out there that are protecting squatters, believe it or not. If we find somebody that's squatting on a property, we can't legally make them leave without going through red tape and shit. But here's something that I want to bring up to anybody that's actually in the market to rent a house. You guys need to be extremely careful with what you're doing. If you see a listing on Facebook or Craigslist or anything like that, just be extremely careful. Be extremely careful. Don't ever wire money up front for rent. Don't ever do anything like that. I'm sure most people are intelligent enough to realize. But here's the thing. If you see pictures online of a property and they give you the address, the person that you're in contact with, they tell you to meet them at a house at a certain time. They're going to give you a walkthrough. They're going to tell you, oh, I just know that you'll love the house. It's a beautiful house. It's gorgeous. And it's just for you. And blah, blah, blah. Yakety smack bullshit. Donner party did it stuff. Okay? In case that happens, just be vigilant, be careful, and understand. And that's why we have, like my company in particular, I'm not going to give you the name of it, but we actually have signs posted around our houses that show, we're this company, we own this property, we put up no trespassing signs, this and that. But it still happens. They still seem to manage to weasel their way around things. And today I was doing a move-in inspection. We actually had somebody pay up front on their lease to move into a property. They're moving in tomorrow. I had to go in there today, make sure the house was clean, take a bunch of pictures, and write a report on the house. And so upon doing all that stuff, I was in the middle of cleaning a bathroom, and I had somebody come up and knock on the door saying, hi, who are you? What are you doing here? I'm supposed to meet somebody here at such and such of a time. They're going to give me a walkthrough tour on the house. I'm interested in renting the house. Are you that person? Do you know when that person's going to be here? And he knew that I wasn't that person because he said he was talking to a woman. Okay, so the first thing that I did is I asked for her name. He gave me her name. And then the second thing I did right after that is I reached out. I've got my team in close contact. Like, we use Microsoft Teams. So they're always there. They're at a finger's reach anytime I need them to help answer my questions. Well, they automatically knew that it was suspicious. This is the first time that this has ever happened to me, and I've been checking these houses out for 7 months. But I told you guys a long time ago that I used to be in a similar kind of market. I was a bank contractor, but with renting, it's a little bit different, especially now that, you know, we're in the information age. We have technology, we have things that move at the speed of light, you know, this and that, and it's just like, it's insane that you've basically got people on Facebook that know about the properties that the company I'm working for is renting out, and they're going on Facebook and they're claiming to have ownership of these properties, and they're advertising. They're doing their own secret black marketing campaign over the house that they don't own, and they're trying to set people up to go look at these houses and ultimately set them up and manipulate them. I'm sure that most people are smart enough not to wire money over the internet, but the thing is, if you go and you look at the property and you get a message saying, you know, sorry, I'm being held up, or sorry, I'll meet you here at this time or that time. Some people are just really literally that naive where they're like, okay, you know, I like the way this house looks and I'm excited, and you know, this person's, they're telling me there's a lot of people lined up, they want to look at the house, and they put you under pressure, and that's how they get you to make stupid decisions. It's almost the same thing that happens at car dealerships, except this is absolutely illegal because the ownership of the property does not belong to the scam artist trying to take your money from you. And these people that are wiring money and doing this and doing that, they're doing it because they legitimately need a place to live. Some of them, they're desperate. They don't even have anywhere else to go. I mean, they're borderline homeless because, you know, that's how desperate they are to move into a house. And it's hard to find real estate. In an area like Atlanta, it's not easy. It's not easy. So people are, you know, they can make desperate, stupid decisions. So what I'm telling you is always be careful, guys, and don't ever wire money. Don't ever wire money. Even if they do have a way to get into the damn house and show you around, you need credentials. You need proof of ownership before you ever sign a lease, before you ever, definitely before you ever transfer any money. And the thing is, if you see anything like rental home, no credit check up front, anything like that, that's always suspicious. Of course they're going to want to run your credit. Of course they're going to want to look at your employee history and your background history before you get approved to rent a house. Yes, it's true that some companies are more strict than other companies, but guys, come on. I mean, it's really just common sense. This guy, he came up onto this house. I wasn't expecting it. I was like, dude, I'm here to do a move-in inspection. I'm cleaning up the house. I'm taking pictures. Somebody's moving into the house tomorrow, so I don't know why they would send you. When I say they, I mean the company that I work for. I don't know why they would send you out here to look at a house that I'm doing a move-in inspection for that somebody's already signed a lease on. It makes no sense for you to be here right now. But I was like, nonetheless, you know, I'm not going to be rude. If you want to take a look at the house, if you're interested in other houses, this is our website. Reach out, leave an email, but chances are you're not going to be able to get this house. And he was like getting upset at that point. He was like, but she told me to meet her here, and you know, where is she, and this and that and blah blah blah. And I made the mistake of letting him in the house. I never should have done that. So I got to watch my own ass. Now that I've gone through this experience, I know what to look out for, but I also know what to tell you guys to look out for if you're looking into renting properties. This is serious, guys. My job, sometimes I have to put myself in dangerous situations. It's very vulnerable what I do. I'm opening up houses. I'm there by myself. I'm trying to clean. I'm in and out of the properties. We do have smart locks. We do have security and stuff on the houses. But that doesn't mean that people can't still take advantage of situations. And that's what somebody tried to do today. But the thing is, the guy, as mad as he was when he finally realized what was going on and he left, I just hope that he realizes he was actually lucky that I was there when he showed up. Otherwise, he could have ended up getting funneled into this situation where he got manipulated and he ended up wiring or transferring money to somebody and got ripped off. And then he really would have been pissed off. But there's nothing that you can do about it at that point. They take your money and run. And you don't have any way to get your money back or track them down. They give you fake information about themselves. That's how scammers work. So I'm just leaving this video here to let you guys know to be careful when you're doing stuff like that. When you're doing online marketing searches for rental homes or anything like that, just be really careful, okay? And I'm going to do the same thing when I'm in these properties. I'm going to be very careful. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'll see you next time. Later.